each point of view. Now, following this example, we give a discussion statement. Okay, the discussion statement links the example to the point of view. So, for example, we might say something along the lines of, as this example shows, McDonald's is a very impressive restaurant. Depending on what our example is, maybe we're talking about how good the food is or how clean the restaurant is. Okay. Now, the last sentence is our conclusion sentence. And this conclusion sentence just gives us a supportive statement to those that would agree with point of view number 1. So it's a supporting statement to those who agree with point of view 1. So, for example, we might say something like, thus it is understandable why many people feel that McDonald's is a great restaurant. Now, once again, I'm using language that somewhat distances myself and my opinion from this point of view. I'm saying this is the opinion of other people, and I understand why they would think it's a great restaurant. I'm not saying that I think it's that, but I understand why they think it's that. Okay. Now, supporting paragraph 2 is going to talk about point of view number 2, which in this case would be that McDonald's is not a great restaurant. So, I think it's a little bit difficult to see. Okay, so the first sentence is a statement of point of view 2. The second being an example supporting point of view 2. The third being, once again, a discussion sentence. And this discussion sentence links the example of point of view 2 with the statement. And finally, a conclusion, which once again shows that we understand why some people support this point of view, which is that McDonald's is not a great restaurant. Okay. So thus far, we have introduced the 2 points of view, and we've supported both points of view. Now, in an IELTS exam, you're pressured in 2 ways. You're pressured for time, and you're also pressured for length. And if we were to actually write a real discussion essay, well, of course, we'd look at the negatives as well of both of these topics. But that's not going to be possible with the length. We're only given 250 to 300 words to write with, and if we start talking about the negatives, then that's going to put us way over. So, now if we come down to a concluding paragraph, now the concluding paragraph is made up of 3 sentences, which, if you recall, is the same as the concluding paragraph for the argument essay. The first one is a summary of points of view analyzed. So, the points of view we looked at, points of view number 1 that support McDonald's, points of view number 2 that don't support McDonald's. This is a sentence that sort of summarizes those 2 areas that we looked at. The second sentence is a statement of our point of view. So we're just saying whether we feel that we more so agree with point of view number 1 or we more so agree with point of view number 2. So we'd structure this as something like, after analyzing both points of view, it's obvious that point of view number 2 is stronger, or it's obvious that McDonald's is not an impressive restaurant, or however we want to word it. And then the last sentence is a prediction or a recommendation. So taking our hypothetical essay about McDonald's, and if we agree more so with point of view number 2 that McDonald's is not a great restaurant, then we can say it is recommended for the above reasons that attending McDonald's is not an intelligent idea. I'm not sure. We'd say something like that. I'm kind of pulling that off the top of my head. Okay, so then that's a breakdown of a discussion essay. And so now, following this lesson, I'm going to put together a lesson where we'll actually write a discussion essay together, so you can see this sort of skeleton in action. Okay, thank you very much for listening.